Why is it that when you ask a church a serious question, you never get a serious answer? Ask about contradictions in scripture, ask about history, ask about logic, and suddenly the answers stop and the slogans begin. Just believe. Pray on it. It's a mystery. You shouldn't question faith, but here's the real question. If the truth is real, why is it so fragile? Churches claim to hold ultimate truth, yet they can't seem to explain it. When people ask critical questions, church leaders don't investigate. They deflect. They repeat the same recycled phrases that shut down thinking instead of encouraging it. This isn't because the questions are bad, but because they often don't have the answers. And when an institution discourages questions, that's not faith. That's control. Truth welcomes examination. Only fragile beliefs demand silence. Here's something most people don't realize. Many church leaders, pastors, reverends, priests are not experts on the Bible. They are trained to preach doctrine, not to question it. In many seminary systems, the entire Bible is never read cover to cover. Instead, students are taught selected verses, carefully chosen passages that support the church's existing beliefs. Context is ignored. Contradictions are avoided. Uncomfortable texts are skipped. This isn't education, it's indoctrination. So when tough questions come up, leaders fall back on memorized answers because that's all they were given. Here's another uncomfortable truth. The religion practiced in many churches today often looks nothing like the teachings of Jesus himself. Jesus was a teacher, a reformer, a challenger of religious authority. He questioned institutions. He confronted hypocrisy. He told people to seek truth, not blindly follow leaders. Yet modern churches often demand obedience, not understanding, submission, not awareness. Somehow the message became less about moral accountability and more about institutional loyalty. Churches are not designed to help you question. They are designed to help you conform. Their survival often depends on certainty, not curiosity. Doubt threatens authority. Independent thinking threatens power. That's why you're told, don't question, don't investigate. Just have faith, but faith that collapses under questioning was never strong to begin with. If you truly care about truth, you cannot outsource your thinking. Read for yourself, study for yourself, question everything, including what you've been taught to never question. Truth does not fear scrutiny, wisdom does not demand blindness, and genuine understanding does not come from repeating slogans. It comes from seeking, examining, and thinking honestly. You don't need permission to ask questions. You don't need a pulpit to seek truth, and you don't need an institution to tell you what to believe. The moment you start asking real questions is the moment real understanding begins. Think for yourself, read for yourself, and never be afraid to question. Thanks for watching.